Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, today's video is all about warm-up. How to make a warm-up more productive before a workout. And the good thing about this warm-up is it not only helps you to get set for exercise, but it is also a great way to improve your flexibility, the mobility of the body, and also it lubricates the joints. And one more thing is it also gives you a little bit of cardiovascular activity before a workout, which always helps to lose weight as well. We'll be starting from the legs all the way up to the hips, to the pelvic, to the shoulders, and we'll be finishing with some neck moves as well. Let's start with the first exercise, which is a leg raise. It's always good to take support off a pole or a wall when you start this exercise. All you have to do is swing your leg as high as you can without bending the knee. Make sure when you take the leg back, you're trying to take it as back as you can, and when you lift up, it's going as high as you can take it. It's a great stretch for the hamstrings and your quadriceps and the hip flexors, which are very, very important to warm up before a workout. Let's change the leg, go on to the right side. So as you see, my knees are straight, which is the key in this exercise. You can also have this exercise even if you don't want to work out. Do this exercise, because this will help you to move better and also improve your health as well. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. This exercise you can do 3 to 4 sets depending on the time you have. Even 1 set is enough. So now let's come on to the lower back, which is very, very important to warm up. Both the toes pointing straight, parallel to each other. Now depending on the flexibility, try to go as deep as you can. Ideally we need to touch our toes, but remember not to bend your knees. If you bend your knees, it's okay at the start, but the goal is without bending the knees, we touch our toes. I'm feeling a great stretch in the side of my lower back and also the center of my lower back. Keep breathing. So ideally we do 3 sets of 20 each. 3, 2, 1. Now guys, it's very, very important to open up the lower back. We sit all day long on our bum, but we hardly stretch it. So what we do a good hip stretch as well. Both the feet together. Inhale, stretch the spine up. Exhale, go down. Touch the fingers onto the ground. And then take the body up. Now remember, you can bend your knees at the start, but ideally our goal is without bending the knees, we have to touch the fingers onto the ground. Good thing about these exercises, people of any age can do it, as there's no weight involved and they are very, very safe as well. So even if you have a little bit of poor technique, that is totally fine. Breathe, slowly go down. One more time. And change. Okay, let's do one hip opener. All we have to do is lift your knee towards the chest and try to open up the hip. We are trying to draw a semicircle and we are trying to use more of our pelvic as well. It's a great hip exercise. It's a great pelvic exercise as well. Opens up the adductors as well, the groin area, and also builds stability and control. 3, 2, and let's change the leg. Now lifting your left leg up, all the body weight onto the right leg, we are opening it up. Now if you see, I'm doing it in a very slow and controlled way, which is very, very important because it helps me to improve the balance and the coordination as well. 3 more times. 3, 2, and change. Now this also you can do 3-4 sets depending on the time you have. Now let's focus on the quads. Let's do some butt kicks. All we have to do is kick the heel onto the butt and try to snap it as fast as you can. Opens up the thighs, your quadriceps, especially before a squat. It's very important to open up these muscles. 6 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Now let's come on to the waist, the pelvic region again. Hands on the waist. Now we're trying to draw a big circle, as big as we can, without moving our upper body and neck too much. Now a big mistake which people do, they start using their neck too much. Remember, it's a pelvic move. It's a hip move, not a neck movement. Slow and controlled. 3, 2, and change. Other side. Make sure the movement is done very, very slowly. Feel each and every muscle of the pelvic getting stretched. 3, 2, 1 last, and change. Okay, now let's do some twisting movement as well. Some spinal twist always helps you before a workout, or also if you want to start a day in a more productive way. Elbows are up. Now let's try to twist your upper body as much as you can and stop in the center. Now if you notice, my feet are firmly on the ground. That's very, very important. I'm not swinging my toes towards the other direction. So make sure the only movement which is happening is from the pelvic. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Again, you can do 2-3 sets. Next one, we'll open up the side. The whole of the side area, both the feet together. Left hand goes as high as you can. Now see, my bicep is touching my ear. This is very, very important to feel the stretch in the side. Let's go towards the right side. Try to go as deep as you can. Make sure you're not falling over or going backwards. We're going in a straight line. 3, 2, 1. Very important to open up the side muscles, which are especially tight in the morning or after a long day work. Keep going, a few more times. 3, 2, 1 last, and relax. Okay, now let's come on to the shoulders. Again, both the fingers on the shoulders. Remember, the shoulder is doing all the work, not our elbows or the wrist. Try to draw as big circle as you can from your deltoids and your pectoral muscles as well. Opens up the whole of this chest and shoulder region. Very good movement. Too much of texting, just sitting on the laptop makes these muscles stiff. Okay, even sleeping for longer duration on one side can affect the shoulders. It doesn't have to be before a workout. Whenever you have time, you can do these exercises. It will keep you energetic and improve the flexibility as well. Relax. Now change. Now let's come on to the neck. No, so before coming on to the neck, let's do one more shoulder move. Let's try to swing your arms fully, as wide as you can. Relax your shoulders 10 times forward, and let's go 10 times backwards. When you go forward, you will feel it in the posterior deltoid, the back of the shoulders, and when you go back, you will feel in the chest opening up. It also improves the posture. That's it, very good. So let's move on to the shoulder up to the neck. All we have to do is simple neck rotations, both the feet firmly on the ground, hands onto the hip region. Try to draw a big circle as big as you can. Now remember, neck is a very sensitive area of the body, so very important to not do this exercise fast. Slow and control is the key. One more to go. Let's change the other side. 3, 2, 1 last, and relax. So each and every muscle of the neck is being targeted when I do these movements. Now let's go up down. When you go down, you will feel in the back of the neck. When you go up, you will feel under the chin. Slowly try to touch the chin towards the chest. A few more times. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. One time on the left side, one time on the right side. Now I will get a good stretch in the side of the neck. 3, 2, 1. You can do much more depending on the time you have. So guys, this was a quick, productive way of warming up. And best thing I like about this kind of dynamic movements is that people of any age can do it. It is a great way to prevent injuries and also great way to improve the movement of the body. Sometimes we underestimate the simple movements and we overestimate the fancy moves in the gym. So make sure to do this on a regular basis, if possible twice a day, and within few weeks you will see the changes in the body. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day all of you. Bye. Take care.